Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of My Hero, My Life. Today, we're talking about what if Batman's Rogue Gallery was in My Hero Academia. Before we jump into it, make sure that you subscribe, make sure that you hit the notification bell so you never miss a video. And hey, why don't you check us out on Twitter and on Discord? You can find links for those down in the description below. With that being said, let's do this. Batman's Rogue Gallery is massive. There are so many villains, so many different characters, and it would be hard to really get every single one. So I've chosen 6 specifically. Some of your favorites may be missing, but hey, I just had to pick a few. You know, I think about that scene in Lego Batman when they show all these different villains, and there's the one that sticks out to me is Condiment King. Batman's Rogue Gallery is pretty big. Like, it's massive. There's so many characters, all the way from big, well-known ones to little ones like the Condiment King. But today we're going to be talking about, again, 6 different ones. The first one I want to start off with is, of course, our classic, beloved villain, Joker. Let's talk about the Joker. Who would he be against? You know, in my previous video when I talked about the Sinister Six being in My Hero Academia, each villain, I attached it against a pro hero, and I want to do the same here. So who would be great for the Joker? And, you know, there's quite a few different ideas. One guy that really sticks out to me is Knuckle Duster, but I want to go in a different direction. I want to do something different, and I actually want to make him Miss Joke's villain. Miss Joke, what she does is she makes people laugh, and so what I like to believe is that she tries to utilize that on the Joker. It doesn't do anything because he's already crazy. He's already insane, and that her quirk would really not do much. And you got to ask yourself, well, what would the Joker, what would his quirk be? I imagine that it would be that he creates laughing gas. Maybe that's what his breath is. Maybe he shoots it out of the palms of his hands. I don't know what it is. Maybe his skin just emits this gas that causes everyone to laugh. Very similar to how Miss Joke makes people laugh, but the Joker is some sort of toxin that's coming out of him. And I think, I could be wrong, and if you're a huge Joker fan, feel free to correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that Joker's laughing gas actually causes someone to laugh themselves to death. So, again, correct me if I'm wrong. So, that would be a great quirk for the Joker. The next one I want to touch on today is the Penguin, right? The Penguin. His quirk is really simple, maybe even dumb, but he summons penguins. Out of nowhere, penguins emerge. I like to believe that maybe he can create portals that brings penguins out, or maybe he's just as some sort of presence that just attracts penguins. But penguins are around him all the time, and he can tell them what to do, and they will listen. So, which pro hero would be good to go against the Penguin? I feel like this one's pretty obvious. Maybe it's just me. Feel free to let me know if you prefer someone else down in the comments below. But to me, Gang Orca would be awesome. I love him. I think he's fantastic. Both with the Penguin and with the Orca, I think that they're not, I can't say they're rivals. There's no way they're rivals, but I'm pretty sure. If you're way smarter than me, you may know this, but I would believe that orcas would eat penguins. Am I right? Am I wrong? Let me know down in the comments below. Next, I want to talk about Catwoman. Ooh, people love Catwoman. I love Catwoman. Catwoman is great. It's going to be really easy for her. Her quirk is as simple as she has cat-like features. She has a quirk that causes her to be able to do pretty much anything a cat can do. And I think what would be great for her is to be against the pro hero Mirko. You know, the bunny girl. Man, cat versus rabbit. I just think that's awesome. That's a great duo. That's a great battle between these two. Catwoman versus Mirko. All right, so my next one, we've got Two-Face. All right, okay. So Two-Face, he has a hero and a villain side. I know that might kind of sound strange, but he has these double personalities. One personality makes him be extremely heroic, extremely superhero-like. But on the flip side, there's another personality that is as evil as all get out. There is nothing you can do to get that side to do something good, to do something worthy of a hero. And so this would be his quirk. And so I imagine that just like in the comics, he has a coin. And he flips this coin, and somehow this coin determines what side of Two-Face is going to activate. And so he's always using that coin just like usual, but that decides how he's going to behave. That decides how he's going to react to a certain situation. So his pro hero that I've decided I think would fit well with him is Rocklock. Rocklock can literally, if he can get a hold of that coin, he can stop it in mid-air from dropping. In many situations, he would be able to stop Two-Face from going crazy. Stop Two-Face from doing something stupid, from doing something that could hurt a lot of people. I even like to believe that maybe Two-Face wanted to be a hero. Maybe growing up, this was his goal, this was his dream, but he was never able to be it simply because of how his quirk worked. You know, they don't really ever talk about disabilities like mental disabilities or physical disabilities in the My Hero Academia world, but I imagine that his quirk is or would be normal, but there's some sort of disability, a mental disability or a physical disability, a deficit, so to say, that is stopping him from being able to fully utilize what we would argue is the hero side. And so this is stopping him from being what he wants to be. He wants to be a hero, and maybe he's just kind of giving up on it because no matter what, this villain side comes out sooner or later. The next character I want to talk about is Bane. Man, everybody loves Bane, right? Is there somebody that doesn't like Bane? Well, maybe if you just only saw The Dark Knight Rises, but comic book wise, Bane's legit. I'm not a huge fan of The Dark Knight Rises, maybe you are. Feel free to say, whoa dude, I love The Dark Knight Rises. I just thought it's a little lackluster when you compare it to the one before, but hey, maybe that's just me. But Bane is cool. Bane is awesome. I think that his quirk would be that he just gets super pumped up and gets stronger and stronger and stronger. And so with that, I want to give him the pro hero Death Arms. Death Arms' quirk isn't fully defined yet. We don't know too much about him specifically, but Death Arms has always stuck out to me as a cool and exciting hero. And I think he'd be great to go up against Bane. My last villain that I have on this list is the Riddler. Now, obviously, what kind of quirk can you give him? Because he just kind of makes riddles and then has boxes and other odds and ends that'll pop up, typically with a question mark. So what would his quirk be? And this may kind of sound dumb, but I think it works. And it's that he can create riddles almost instantly. That his mind works so fast and analyzes in such a way that he can take this word and put it into a puzzle to make what we call a riddle almost instantly. And so the question is, what pro hero works great against that? What pro hero would find their challenges and things like that? And I think that Sir Night-Eye would be great for that. Because Sir Night-Eye is kind of an analytical guy himself. But at the same time, obviously, he's all about being able to see into the future. And so I think that would really help him solve these riddles that the Riddler can create almost instantly. Well, guys, that's my list for Batman's rogues. I bet there's a villain that I missed. Let me know down in the comments below who you would have liked to have seen and who you think the pro hero they should have fought. And hey, what would their quirk be based on their version in the comics. And hey, maybe I messed one of these up. Maybe you would have liked your quirk to be different. Maybe you thought they could have gone against a different pro hero. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comments below. And with that being said, guys, hey, thank you so much for watching. Make sure that you subscribe, hit that notification bell so you never miss a video. And hey, check me out on Twitter and on Discord. You can find those links down in the description below. With that being said, we'll see you guys next time.